Start recording checkbox not checked.
Okay, guys. So I am going to code a webhook. I'm going to copy a webhook from another application that I wrote and change it to work with my Express backend for my app. Um, I'm a blind coder, so you'll hear my screen reader in the background. I decided to record that also to just kind of make it more realistic to know what I deal with. Um, And I'm also looking for work, so if anybody knows of anything, if you like my skills and you want to get in touch with me, I'll put my email in the description. My email is westbchris@gmail.com. WESTBCHRIS@gmail.com. Alright, enough of that. Let me open up Visual Studio Code.
Start window. Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. Document. Application. Info: help us improve our support for TypeScript.
Let me
Read only.
open my
Open folder dial.
app. Orders project.
Orders-project selected. navbar.tsx-orders-project.
I'm going to
Files Explorer.
server.
Level 2 components not collapsed. Level 1 client not selected expanded 1 collapse. Node line module. No, server not select. Level 2 dist not, node line modules not selected collapsed. Prisma not. src not. .env not. src not. Expand. Level 3 routes not selected collapsed 1 of 3. Expand. Level 4 clients.ts not selected 1 of 4.
Okay, I'm going to copy
Run dial.
a webhook from one of my other apps because it's going to be similar code. So let's see which one I want to use.
Text unavailable. Budget next. Items view list. Next not select. Vscode. App 3 of 30. Assets 4 of 30. App 3 of 31. Assets. Common 5 of 31. Components 6. CSS 7. App 3 of 31. Items view. API 2 of 14. Items view list. Budget not selected 1 of 9. Categories. Clerk 3 of 9. Create portal link for. Clerk 3 of 9. Items view selected. Webhooks. Date modified edit. Type edit file folder read only. Webhooks 1 of 1. Items view selected. Root. Status bar status. Items view list. Root 1 of 1.
Okay, so I'm going to copy that.
Run dialog. Type the name of select.
Go over to my app.
Text. Server. Items view list. Dist not node module. Prisma 3. src 4 of 9. .env 5 of 9. src 4 of 9. Items view list. Routes not selected 1 of 3. Selected. Types 2 of 3. Routes 1 of. Items view list. Clients not selected row 1 column 1 of 4. Dashboard column 2. History orders column. Route column 5 of 5.
Okay, I'm going to rename that
Edit selected route.
to webhook.
Oh. Webhook 5 of 5. Webhooks row 1 column 2 2.
Okay,
navbar.tsx.
Open Visual Studio and see what
Main
we got
landmark
here.
less/ly greater. Files explore dashboard.ts clients.t level 3 routes not select level history.orders.ts webhook.ts not main landmark webhook.ts import star as sentry from quote at sentry / next js quote semi.
I'm not using Sentry in this project, so I'm
import star as sentry from quote at sentry / z. Import star as sentry line feed.
delete that line.
Import left brace webhook right brace from quote fix quote semi error. Import left brace headers right brace from quote next / headers quote semi error. Blank.
See what it's complaining about here.
Showing 5 problems tree view. Level 2 error : cannot find module fix or its corresponding type declarations.
Yeah, I need
Main
to
landmark.
install SVIX.
Terminal 1 use Alt plus F.
So I'm going to open the terminal.
Warning:
npm install SVIX.
Left bracket 18. Right bracket bar ideal tree : orders - project : sil ideal tree. Accessible.
Sure.
Found 0 vulnerability. Run grab npm fund grab. 9 packages are looking. Terminal 1.
Yep. Okay.
Main landmark.
See if that.
Showing 4 problems tree view.
There
Error:
we go.
cannot find module next / headers or its corresponding type declarations. At line 3 and character
Okay,
20.
so it
Main
doesn't
landmark.
like the next headers.
blank. Import left brace webhook right brace.
Obviously, because I'm not using.
Import left brace headers right. Import left brace headers right. Line feed.
Okay.
Import left brace webhook event right brace from quote at clerk slash nextj slash server quote semi. Error. Showing for problem error. Error colon. Cannot find module at slash util slash prisma or its corresponding type deck. Error colon. Cannot find module at clerk slash nextj. Error. Error colon. Cannot find name headers. Level 3 headers is declared. Headers is declared. Error. Error colon. Cannot find name sentry.
Okay, so I need to install the Next.js for clerk in my server.
Circle webhook.ts.
It looks like so.
Caret s.
Whoops. Install a clerk slash Next.js. Hopefully you guys can see my screen.
Left bracket 18 dot right brackets.
This will be interesting if you
Left
can't.
bracket 18 dot right bracket slash ideal tree colon orders dash project colon.
Okay, so that's
Left bracket 18 dot right bracket slash ideal tree. Run grab npm fund grab for details. 15 packages are looking for, added 79 packages, and audited 100, psc colon backslash dev backslash orders,
like
terminal 1,
worked.
pwsh use alt plus F1 for terminal accessibility help edit blank. Roots row 1 column 2, roots, webhooks column 3 3 of 9, webhook.ts, circle webhook.ts dash, caret s. Main landmark, format, s, showing 3, problems tree view, error colon, cannot find module at slash util slash prisma or its corresponding type declarations. At line 4 and character 20. Generated by TS1 of, main landmark, import left brace webhook, import prisma from quote at slash util slash prisma quote semi, error. Import prisma from quote at, line feed, blank, export async function post left paren, req colon, request right paren, left brace. / you can find this in the clerk dashboard dash greater webhooks dash greater choose the webhook. Const webhook line secret equals process.env.clerk line webhook line secret semi. If left paren, webhook line secret right, export async, blank. Prisma 1 of the webhook.ts editor. Circle webhook.ts dash, suggest list. Package 1 of, suggest list. Print 1 of 100, print 1 of, Prisma. Suggest list. Prisma client, at Prisma slash client 1 of 7, error, webhook.ts editor, t, line feed. Options arg colon, prisma.subset. Format. Showing for, problems tree view, error colon, cannot find name headers. Did you mean headers? At line 17, main landmark, export async function post left paren, re.
Okay, now I need to, looks like I have all my things installed and imported. So next it's exporting a post, but I need to change that for the Express. So let me see how I did that in my
Files Explorer orders.ts not selected 4 of 5. Main landmark, import express, import invariant from tiny, import express, left brace request, response right brace from express semi. Import express, left brace. Files webhook.ts, mainland, import left brace webhook right brace from blank. For import express, left brace request, response right brace from quote express quote semi. Files orders.ts not mainland import invariant from time import left brace clerk express require auth right brace from import left brace prisma client right brace from at prisma slash client semi const prisma equals new prisma const router equals express dot router left paren right router dot get left paren slash async left paren req colon request residential const router equals c const router equals
yeah, that's how I did it. I created a router. So
files webhook.ts main landmark import left blank import left brace import blank const prisma equals new export ace / you can find export async function post left paren req colon request right paren left brace e echo blank const router equals express dot export async function e echo a function post left paren req left paren t left paren export async function post selected router 1 of, error, suggest list, perm 1 of 12, error, suggest list, post 1 of 7, webhook.tst, left paren, error, path colon, string, hit, error, path, webhook.ts editor, error, handlers colon, request handler less perms dictionary, any, query string dot parse qs, record less string, any greater left bracket right bracket, hint, comma, left paren, r, colon, request, space, r, e, q, u, e, f, t, right, space, left, line feed, left, space, right paren, space, error, greater left, greater, space, left brace, line feed, slash, const, if left, throw, quote, right, blank, slash, const, slash, if left, throw, return, right break, blank, slash, get the body, const bot, slash, const, blank, let ev, slash, try left, evt, quotes, right break, console, sentry, return new response, status colon, right brace, blank, slash, get the id and const left, const event, blank, slash, blank, if left, await, data, user, email, first, last, right break, await prisma, where colon, user line, right brace, data colon, email, last line, blank, first line name, last line, right brace, return new response left right brace, blank, right brace, error, line feed, right, line feed, semi, inspect, format, showing 8, problems tree view, level 2 error colon, cannot find name headers. Did you mean headers? At level 1 8 problems in file, level 3 headers is declared here. At line 13500, error colon, await expressions are only allowed within async functions and at the top levels of modules. At line 30 and character 19. This problem has references to one location.
Let me do that.
Showing 8, problems tree view, main landmark, webhook.t, import, slash you can find this in router.post left paren, quote, dot, left, re, colon, r, left paren, left, r, left paren, error, ace, format, webhook.ts, showing 5, problems tree view.
Okay, that cuts it down some.
Level 3, error colon, property JSON does not exist on type request less perms dictionary, any, parse qs, record less string, any greater. At line 30 and character, main landmark, slash get the body, const payload equals await req.json left paren, right paren, semi, error.
Alright, so let's see, what do we need to do here? We need to
import blank, const router equals router slash const webhook line secret equals process.env.clerk, if left paren, webhook line secret right paren, left brace, throw new error left paren. Quote, please add webhook line secret from clerk dashboard to .env or .env.local quote. Right paren, right brace, blank, slash get the headers, const header payload equals headers left paren, right paren, semi, error. Header equals, headers, error. Headers left paren, right paren, line feed, req.headers semi, inspect this.
Thanks, Copilot.
Accessible view, main landmark, webhook.ts editor has autocomplete multi-line const header payload equals req.headers semi. Const svix line id equals header payload.get left paren, quote svix dash, const svix line timestamp equals header payload.get left paren, quote svix dash timestamp quote right paren, semi, error. Showing 13, problems, error colon, this expression is not callable. No constituent of type string bar string left, error colon, level 2 error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line 20, main landmark, const svix line id equals header payload.get left paren, quote, const header payload equals req.header semi, header, line feed, semi, s, semi. Dot get left paren, quote svix dash id quote right paren, inspect this in the accessible view left paren, alt plus f2 right paren, error. Question, s, semi. Question, s, semi, const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash id quote right paren, semi, error. Svix equal, header payload, dot, d, dot. Error, c. Const header payload, const svix line id equal, space. C.
If I do a tiny invariant, I wonder if that would make those errors go away.
Suggest list, variant left paren, header payload, quote no headers found quote right paren, semi, inspect this in the accessible view left paren, alt plus F2 right paren, invariant, tiny dash invariant, webhook.t, line feed. Condition colon, any, grab invariant grab is used to left bracket assert right bracket left, suggest list, header payload 1 of 100, webhook.t, right paren. Message colon, string bar left paren. No.
I'll type this in myself, Copilot. Thank you very much.
Quote, right paren, line feed. Format. Showing 13, problems tree view, error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line, level 113 problems in, level 2 error colon, main landmark, const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash id quote right paren, semi, invariant left paren, header payload, quote no headers found quote right paren, semi, header payload dot get unselected. Const svix line id equals header, const svix line signature equals, / if there are no headers, error out. If left paren, svix line id bar svix line timestamp bar svix line signature right paren, left brace, throw new error left paren, quote no svix headers found.
I wonder how I fix that error.
Showing 13, problems, error colon, header payload dot get is possibly undefined, error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line 20, level 113 problems, level 2 error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line 22 and character 19, menu. Fix using Copilot control, main landmark, / fix cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. Chat request sent, chat input, type to ask questions or type / for topics, chat response pending. To fix the problem, I would add a type assertion to ensure that grab header payload grab is not grab undefined grab before calling the grab get grab method. Accessible div viewer. Use arrow up and down to navigate. List. Level 1 difference 1 of 1 colon, original line 22, 3 lines changed, modified line 22, 3 lines changed 1 of 13. / get the headers unchanged line 19, const header payload equals req dot, invariant left paren, header payload, quote no headers found quote right paren, dash const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren, dash const svix line signature equals, plus const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash id quote right paren, semi, plus const svix line timestamp, plus const svix line signature equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash signature quote right paren, semi, / if there are no headers, error out unchanged line 25 11 of 13, closed inline chat widget, webhook.ts editor, const svix line signature const svix line, invariant left per, const svix line I, c, svix equal, header dot, error, header payload, error, dot, get, left paren, quote, svix, dash, invariant left paren, header payload, quote no headers found quote right paren. Showing 10, problems tree view, level 2 error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. Level 110 problems in file webhook. Level 2 error colon, main landmark, invariant left paren, const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash id quote right paren, semi, c, svix line equals header payload dot d dot error. Showing 11 problems tree view, main landmark question dot question, invariant left paren, I left head comma d comma.
And header payload.
Error. Suggest header payload 1 of 100. Webhook.ts editor has error. 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 Tick. Error. Error. Suggest list. Undefined 1 of 1. Webhook.td, comma. Format. Showing 10. Problems tree view. Error colon. Cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line 22 and character 19. Generated by TS1 of 10 level 2.
Okay, I don't know why it's giving me that error. I'm going to skip it for now.
Error colon, cannot invoke an error colon, this expression is not callable. Main landmark, const svix line timestamp equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash timestamp quote right paren, semi. Const svix line id equals header payload dot get c, svix line id equals h e dot d a d dot g e t quote left paren quote s v I x dash I d quote right bang semi bang right paren bang semi line feed semi bang const svix line timestamp equals header payload dot get left paren quote svix dash timestamp quote right paren semi line feed semi bang right paren bang const svix line signature equals header payload dot get left paren. Showing 10 problem error colon cannot invoke an object with error colon property JSON does not exist on error colon this expression is not callable. main landmark G, E. Echo, / if there are no headers, const svix line signature equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash signature quote right paren, semi, error. Line, bang, right paren.
Let me see
/ if there are no, if left paren, throw, return, right brace, blank, / get the body. Const payload equals await req.json left paren, right paren, semi, error, const body equals json.stringify left paren, payload right paren, semi, const payload equals await req.json left paren, c, await, req, dot, q, dot, json left paren, dot cons unselected, error, suggest list, base URL 1 of, dy semi, inspect this in the accessible view left paren, alt plus F2 right paren, suggest list, body 1 of 8, webhook.t. Showing 9, problems tree view, error colon, this expression is not callable. Main landmark, const body equals json.stringify left paren, / create a new svix inst, const wh equals new webhook left paren, webhook line secret right paren, blank, let evt colon, webhook event semi, / verify the payload with the headers, try left brace, evt equals wh.verify left paren, quote svix dash, right brace cat, console.error left paren, quote error verifying webhook, sentry.capture exception left paren, error right paren, s, sentry.capture line feed, format, return new response, status colon, 400, right brace, blank, / get the ID and type, const left brace ID right brace equals evt, const, blank, / blank, if left paren, evt.type equals await prisma.users.create left paren, left brace, error, data colon, left brace, await prisma.users.create, showing 8, problem, error colon, property users does not exist on type prisma client less prisma client options, never, default args greater. Did you mean user? At line 60 and character 18. This, main landmark.
Yeah, I did mean users in this case.
Dot, users, dot, s, error. Data colon, left brace, user line ID colon, evt.data.id, error. line. ID, colon. R, colon. Error. Email colon, evt.data.email line addresses left bracket 0 right, first line name colon, evt.data.first line name, f. First line name colon, line feed. Last, suggest list, 4, foreign, 4 dash in loop 1 of 5, foreign, 4 dash in, webhook.ts editor has autocomplete. Email colon, furs, error. F, furs selected, error, line feed, last line name, space, last line name colon, line feed, right brace, first name colon, right comma, line feed, right brace right paren, right brace else if left paren, evt.type, format. Showing 8, problems tree view, error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined, error colon, error colon, cannot invoke an, error colon, this expression is not called, error colon, object literal may only specify known properties, and user ID does not exist in type left paren, without less user create input, user uncheck create input greater and user uncheck create input right paren, bar left paren, without less, greater and user create input right paren. At line 62 and character 9. This problem has references to 1 locations. Main landmark, web u, colon, user I, u, f, e, I, d, error, showing 8, problems tree view, error colon, cannot invoke an, error colon, this expression is not, error colon, type left brace ID colon, string semi, email colon, string semi, right brace is not assignable to type left paren, without less user create input, user uncheck create input greater and user uncheck create input right paren, bar left paren, without less, greater and user create input right paren. Type left brace ID colon, string semi, email colon, string semi, right brace is not assignable to type without less user uncheck create input, user create input greater and user create input. Type left brace ID colon, string semi, email colon, string semi, right brace is missing the following properties from type user create input colon, name, client at line 61 and character 7. This problem has references to 1 locations. Generated by TS expanded 7 of 8, main landmark, webhook.t, ID colon, evt.data.id, data, email colon, evt, right brace, email colon, line, comma, line feed. Last line sign line in line at colon, suggest list, aim colon, evt.data.first line name plus quote plus evt.data.last line name, inspect this in the accessible view, main landmark, comma, line feed.
Thanks, Copilot.
Last line sign line in line, suggest list, client. 1 of 5, error. Webhook.tt, line feed,
I'm just going to assign
Left
them
brace,
to the first
inspect this in the
client.
accessible view. 1. Line feed, 1, colon, 1. Line feed, left brace, inspect. Suggest list, ONEC colon left brace ID colon 1, inspect this in the accessible view. Main landmark, right brace, line feed. Comma, right brace, 1, colon, 1, right, comma, line feed, right brace. Client colon, comma, line feed, comma, right brace, inspect this in the showing 8 problems. Pressing tab will now move focus to the next main landmark, webhook dot name colon, right brace, right paren, semi, right brace. Client colon left brace connect colon left brace ID colon 1 right brace. Line, right brace, line feed. Format, format.
There we go.
Showing 7 problems tree view, error colon, this expression is not callable, error colon, cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. At line 24, error colon, property users does not exist on type Prisma client less Prisma, main landmark, webhook.
Do the update now.
A, Prisma, dot, users, dot, error, users, s, dot. Right brace else if left paren, evt dot type equals quote user dot updated quote right paren, await Prisma dot, where colon, left brace. User line ID colon, evt, u. User line ID selected, ID. Web, d, colon, space, e. Dot, data, dot, ID, right brace. Data colon, left brace. Email colon, evt dot data dot email line addresses left bracket 0 right bracket dot email line address. Last line sign line in line at colon, evt dot l, last line sign line feed, blank. First line name colon, evt dot space. First line, last line, right brace, selected, right brace, unselected. Line feed. Unselected, error. Suggest list, aim colon, evt dot data dot first line name plus quote plus evt dot data dot last line name. Accessible view, main landmark, webhook dot t, right brace, right brace, return new response left paren, quote, left brace status colon, 200 right brace right paren, semi, right brace right paren, blank, blank.
Okay, so I think I've made it through the webhook.
Format.
Let me see what errors are left here.
Showing 6 problems tree view, error colon, cannot invoke an error colon, this expression is not callable, error colon, cannot invoke an object with error colon, this expression. Error.
Let me see if this thing compiles and runs here.
Main landmark.
I'm not sure
Roots row 1 column 2 of 9.
Are gonna stop me or not.
Webhook.t,
So
terminal 1. Webhook.ts-orders-project. Double exclamation mark CD colon, the term double exclamation mark CD is not recognized as a name of a PSC colon backslash dev backslash orders dash project backslash server greater.
Dev.
Greater server at 1.0.0 dev greater nodeman src slash server.ts left bracket nodeman right bracket 3.1.0 left bracket nodeman right bracket to restart at any time, enter grab rs grab left bracket nodeman right bracket watching path left paren, s right paren, colon, star left bracket nodeman right bracket watching extensions colon, tsjson left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src slash server.ts grab. Greater server at 1.0.0 dev greater nodeman src slash server.ts left bracket nodeman right bracket 3.1.0 left bracket nodeman right bracket to restart at any time, enter grab rs grab.
Let me see if it came up.
Accessible view, left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src slash server listening at http colon slash localhost colon 3001. Server.
There we go. Okay, so
terminal 1.
Now we need to export the router and actually import it into my Express app. So let me do that.
Main landmark.
That would be bad if I tried to
blank.
test it.
Right brace right paren, semi, blank.
Module.
Suggest list, match media 1 of 200, full.exports equals router semi, inspect this in the accessible view, main landmark, semi, blank,
Thank
format.
you, Copilot.
Files explore, level 3 types not selected, level, orders.ts not, history. Dashboard, clients.t, level 3 routes not selected expanded 1, level 2 src not selected expanded 4 of 9. Level 3 routes not selected, collapse, types not selected, server.ts not selected, main landmark, app.use left paren, express.js, right brace, interface request extend, right, app.use left paren, slash orders, clerk express require auth left paren, right paren, Orders right paren, semi. Line feed, semi. Line feed. App 1 of 40, suggest list. Use 79 of 17. Server.ts editor has handlers : request handler less params dictionary. Any / webhook quote, require left paren, quote dot / root / webhook quote right paren, semi. Inspect this in the accessible view.
Work.
Main landmark, semi. Line feed. Format.
Save that.
Roots row 1 column, webhooks.
Go over to my terminal.
Webhooks. Server.ts, terminal 1, node use alt plus, accessible, right brace. Diagnostic codes : at module dot, at function, at module, project / server / node line modules / ts - node / src / index.ts : 1621 : 12 right paren. At object dot, at module, node back, at tilde, no constant column, s 17 tilde, src / root / webhook.ts : 24 : 40 - error ts 2349 : this expression is not callable.
Expression is not callable. What the hell does that mean?
No constituent of type string bar string left bracket right bracket is callable. 24 const svix line signature equals header payload dot get left paren, quote svix dash signature quote right paren, semi. Tilde tilde tilde. At create ts error left paren, c : /dev tilde 24 const svix line signature equals header payload webhooks row 1 column 2 of roots column 3 of web server.ts server.t application list webhook.ts main landmark web showing 6 error level 1 6 problems in level 2 error : cannot invoke an error : this expression is not callable. No constituent of type string bar string left bracket right bracket is callable. At menu fix using copilot chat request sent / fix cannot invoke an object which is possibly undefined. Webhook.ts orders project Visual Studio Code document application main landmark chat response pending. To fix the problem, I would add a type assertion to ensure that the grab header payload grab object is not grab undefined grab before calling the grab get grab method. Accessible div viewer. Use arrow up and down to navigate. / get the headers const header payload equals req dot invariant left paren header payload and header payload equals undefined quote no headers found quote right paren semi unchanged line 21 4 of 13 level 1 dash const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren dash plus const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren quote svix dash id quote right paren as string semi modified line 22 8 of 13 plus const svix line timestamp equals header payload dot get left paren quote svix dash timestamp quote right paren as string semi modified line plus / if there are no headers error out unchanged line 20 closed inline chat widget webhook.ts
See if that fixes anything.
showing 6 problems tree view level 2 error : this expression is not callable. Main landmark invariant left paren const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren quote svix dash id quote right paren as string semi error const header payload equals req dot header semi invariant left const svix line id equals header payload dot get left paren quote svix dash id quote const header payload equals req c head equals req dot header semi so req webhook.ts editor invariant left paren no problems have been detected main line
Okay, I don't know if that will work or if that's getting the results from the query string. Let me do a quick
webhooks row 1 column 2 roots column 3 obs 30 inbox 54009 inbox main landmark primary proper unread books at a glance less types
request.get
Python selected selection google.com / this click main landmark clickable search results head clickable express 4.x API reference heading level 3 link clickable express.js req.get function heading level 3 link express.js req.get function geek s4 geeks clickable navigation ML and data science sign into geeks4geeks.org with google.com close button express.js languages heading interview corner head CS subjects jobs heading practice heading clickable level 2 clickable express.js last updated clickable list clickable out of list the req.get function returns the specified HTTP request header field which is a case insensitive match and the referrer and referrer fields are interchangeable syntax
Okay, there we go. So that's what I want. So now we have a functioning webhook. Now we got to test it. This should be interesting. This is always interesting, testing clerk webhooks, because you have to use ngrok because clerk doesn't have a nice command line interface like Stripe does. So yeah, that's a bit of a hassle. But let me pull up my ngrok command that I have saved.
Run dialog. Text, dev, next J, ngrok 37 of 49. C, dev ngrok.exe, default terminal C, dev ngrok.exe ngrok, tunnel local ports to public URLs and inspect traffic, C, dev grader, C, dev grader, C, dev grader, C, dev ngrok.exe. Dev, items view, ngrok 38 of 49, date modified edit, type edit text document, ngrok 30, notepad, ngrok http domain equals salmonnearbinarwal.ngrokfree.app 5173. ngrok http domain equals salmonnearbinarwal.ngrokfree.app 5100, 5000, space, b, space, b, a, dot, a, b, 5.
Okay, so we want to change the port number to 3001 in this case.
5001.
That's what my API is listening on.
ngrok http
Copy
domain.
that.
Run dialog. Desktop C, Win. C, dev grader. ngrok http, ngrok, control plus C to quit, session status connecting version 3.8.0 web interface http, //127.0.0.1:4040 connections TTL on RT1, route 5p50p90.000.0.000.000.000. Take our ngrok in production survey. https://forms.gle/ashibfwzea36.fn6, session status, online, account, Chris Westbrook, plan, personal, version, 3.8, region, United States, US, web interface, http, region United States, latency 76 milliseconds, web interface web interface, forwarding http, blank, connections TTL on RT1, 0, blank, 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 0, connections TTL on, region United States, latency web interface 8, forwarding https, //salmonnearbinarwal.ngrokfree.app, greater http, //localhost 3001.
There we go, that's what I want to hear. Alright, so let's go over to clerk and put in my webhook endpoint and test it.
Star ngrok, dev column 33, express.jsre, webhook.ts, orders, express.jsr, toolbar, address and K unselected, K. Unselected. Dashboard.clerk.dev alert dashboard.clerk.com, dashboard.clerk.dev selected, sign in clerk, clickable dashboard clerk. Clickable clerk graphic visited, sign in with GitHub graphic GitHub button. Dashboardclerk.com, clickable main landmark loading, notifications, F8, region out of region, button collapsed, main landmark create application visited link, order tracker visited link heading level 3. Dashboardclerk.com. Complementary landmark, order tracker, home visited link, users visit, organization, user and organization, sessions link, account portal, customization, integrations link, JWT templates, webhooks link. Visited. API key, paths link, domains, plan and settings link, clickable open user button, main landmark development menu button collapse, view docs link. Iframe clickable list with 6 items endpoints link. Link event catalog. Link endpoints. Visited.
Go to endpoints because I want to add an endpoint.
Link event catalog, link logs, link active, out of list main landmark breadcrumb navigation landmark list with 1 item visited link endpoints, out of list clickable link add end table with 1 row and 2 columns set up an endpoint to get started for a list of events you can subscribe to. Take a look at the event catalog. Heading level 2 set up an endpoint for a list of events, link event catalog, row 1 column 1 URL, column 2 error rate. Out of button unavailable previous page, button clickable, out of frame notifications, F8, region. Main landmark iframe frame, previous page list with 6 items go forward button, go back, development menu button collapsed sub iframe, go for, mainland, next page button, support button collapsed. No next form, main, previous page, list with 6 items, go forward button unavailable. Button go back, out of list, out of frame, link, view docs. Learn how to use webhooks, build and manage web, heading, breadcrumbs, navigation, landmark, list with 2 items, webhooks.
Where's the add and
Find dial.
button?
Dashboard clerk.com, Google Chrome, out of list of frame, clickable main landmark, link, add endpoint, link,
There we
add,
go.
dashboard, main landmark, custom URL property page, endpoint URL edit, required invalid entry, configure an endpoint or test with Svix play, https, //
So now I gotta find my
C,
URL here.
Windows System, star and grok, notepad column, star and grok, n, http, domain, http, ttp, dash, space, domain, equals, salmon, equals, s, salmon selected, dash, near, dash, narwhal select, dot select, and groks, dash, free selected, dot, app selected, 3 select, 0 selected, 0, 3, space, p unselect, p selected. Dashboardclerk.com, / blank, b, blank, https, / salmon nearby narwhal.ngrokfree.app/webhooks.
There we go.
With Svix play button. Description edit multi-line and optional description of
Webhook in development.
message filtering button, expanded heading level 2. Message filtering region, event catalog link. Filter events, event catalog, edit filter events. Clickable user checkbox not checked. Checked. Clickable user dot created checkbox checked. User dot created checkbox checked. Clickable user dot deleted checkbox. User dot deleted. Clickable user dot update. Clear link. Advanced configure. Cancel visited link. Create button.
And it will give me a secret, and I gotta go find
Out
that.
of frame notifications. Out of region main landmark. If frame clickable. Clickable main landmark button unavailable. Showing 0 items. Table with 1 column 2 column. This out of table button collapsed, opens dialog, filters. Button failed. Button succeed. Button refresh. Heading level 2 message attempt. List with 3 items. Button click to reveal. 12 bullet. Menu button collapse, sub menu. Signing secret. Menu 12 bullet button click to reveal. Out of list, heading level 2 message attempts. List with 3 items. Holes xxcu fu pcf plus gzu. Menu button collapse, sub menu. Rotate secret.
I don't want to do that.
Menu button. Holes xxcu fu pc. W. Holes xxcu fu pcf plus gzu oenh 471 plus well u7hnl aki selected. Copied to clipboard. Holes xxcu.
Now I want to go to my Visual Studio and put that in my
Star and
environment
grok.
variable.
Notepad row 1 column 2 of 12. C. Windows System. Dev row 2 column 1 4 of 12. Web. Dev. C. Dev row. Webhooks column 3 6 of 12. Roots column 4 7 of. Videos column 2 9. Friends. Settings column. Containers. Dash. Star and grok. C. Dev row 2 column. Webhook.ts. Webhook.ts dash orders. Files explore. Level 3 roots not selected. Expanded 1 of 3. Collapsed. Level 2 SRC not select. Level 1 server not selected. Expanded. Level. Node line module. Prisma not. SRC.env not selected. Main landmark. Clerk line secret line key equals S blank K blank. Next. Line secret equals wholesec line 7b2. Inspect this in the accessible view left paren. Alt plus F2 right paren. T equal blank. Y blank. WLU7HNL Aki.
Save that. Let me see if
Terminal 1.
the server restarted here.
Accessible left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src slash server dot server listening at htt server left bracket nodeman right bracket restarting due to changes. Left bracket nodeman right bracket app crash dash waiting for file change right at module dot at project at object dot require dot extend at node backslash src backslash index dot ts colon 1000 terminal 1.
I'm gonna restart it just to be
Terminate
safe.
batch job left paren y psc colon backslash greater server at 1.0.0 dev greater nodeman src slash server dot ts left bracket nodeman right bracket 3.1.0 left bracket nodeman right bracket to restart at any time. Enter grab rs grab left bracket nodeman right bracket watching path left paren s right paren colon star dot star left bracket nodeman right bracket watching extensions colon tsjson left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src slash server dot ts grav greater server at 1. Dashboardclerk.com dashboardclerk. Out of list heading level 2 message attempts. Holes xxcu fu button refresh button all button succeed button failed button collapsed table with 1 row. This endpoint has not received any message. Row 1 column 2 event type.
Alright, so now I want to test it. So
Elements list dialog. ZBBYP. Endpoint, activity, logs 18, event catalog, endpoint, view docs 15 of, settings 14 of, plan and billing, domains 12 of, paths 11 of, API key, webhooks, JWT, integrations, account portal, sessions 5 of, organ, users, endpoints, visit, dashboardclerk.com document, find dialog, 0 matches dialog text, dashboardclerk.com, link event catalog, link, out of list main landmark, out of list clickable visited link add end, table with 2 row, column 2 error rate, column 1, row 2 visited link graphic webhook icon HTTPS, out of table clickable button edit, tab selected overview, tab advanced, tab testing, testing tab selected 3 of 3, testing property page example message heading level 4 to test your integration, ping this endpoint with an example event, event catalog link, send event combo box select an event type collapsed, user.updated, user.created, clickable toggle expand button, clickable toggle expand button, clickable toggle expand, copy button, clickable send example button. List with 2 items creation date. April, out of list separator, list with 2 items last updated, April 11, out of list separator, list with 5 items subscribed events, clickable button edit.
Alright, I sent the event, so let me see if my server
.env, or .en.
has anything to say.
Accessible, left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node sr, server listening at ht, server listening at ht, left bracket nodeman right bracket watching path left paren.
Didn't say anything. So
Terminal 1.
That could mean it didn't send, or that could mean it succeeded.
Dashboard clerk dash user dot created user dot out of list with 3 menu but 12 button click to out of list button refresh button all buttons button failed button collapse table with 1 row. This endpoint has not received any messages yet. Row column 3 message ID column out of table button unavailable next page clickable out of frame notifications out of clickable blank clickable dashboardclerk.com click main landmark frame previous page filter failed succeeded button all button refresh button list with 3 items click to reveal button menu button collapse list with 5 items clickable edit button testing property page clickable send example button copy type user.created object event web3 wallets username updated unsafe metadata copy button clickable send example button list with 2 items creation date out of list clickable button send example list with 5 items clickable edit button user out of list separator list with 3 items signing secret menu 12 button out of list button refresh button all button refresh button succeeded button collapsed table with 3 rows and 5 columns row 1 row 2 link failed event type column 2 link user dot created message ID column 3 link message 2 xxgzdzpcdhfxrnxq4f.env orders project visuals.e npm run npm run accessible left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts server listening left terminal 1 node use alt plus f1 main landmark clerk line next line database line url equals quote postgresql / webhook.ts edit const header payload equals req / get the headers blank right brace right paren quote please add throw new error left paren if left paren webhook line secret right paren throw quote invariant left const / if left throw new return right blank / const payload equals await r const body / create a new const blank let / try evt equals wh dot verify left paren quotes fixed quotes quote right brace catch left paren console dot error left paren quote error verifying webhook colon quote error right paren semi blank return status right brace blank / get the id and const left const event blank / blank if left paren evt dot type equals quote user dot created quote right paren left brace import express import blank / const if left paren throw new error left paren quote please add webhook right paren semi right brace blank / get the headers blank right quote throw if const / router dot const router equals router dot post left paren quote / quote async left paren req colon request right paren equals greater left brace.
Okay, so this is interesting. I'm not getting any errors in my console, but the thing is failing. Let me
dashboard
see if I can click on the failure and see if I can get any more information here.
Row 2 timestamp column 4 link 04/11/2024 10:51 a.m. column row 3 column 1 link failed Event type column 2 link user dot created. Message ID column 3 link message 2xx5 oxr98nv. Timestamp column 4 link 0. Column 5 menu button collapse sub menu more options. Times message event column 1 link failed. Cell dashboard clerk.com document. Out of table button unavailable. Next page. Clickable. Click button unavailable. Showing one item. Table with 2 rows and 5 columns. Row 2 column 5 menu button collapse sub menu more options. Timestamp column 4 clickable 04 URL column 3 clickable https://salmon.binarwal.ngrokfree.app/webhooks. Status column 2 failed. Column 1 button more. Row 1 column 5. Column 4 timestamp. Column 3 URL. Column 2 column 1. Row 2 column 1 button more. More button. Status column 2 failed. URL column 3 clickable. Timestamp column 4 clickable. Column 5 menu button collapse sub. Row 3 column 1 through 2 HTTP response code.
There we go.
URL column 3 through 5 404.
Okay, so it's throwing a 404, so that means it's not there. Okay. So that means that it's not being used in my Express.
Webhook.ts, dashboard clerk, webhook,
Let me go to my
list,
server.
server.ts, serve, mainland, app.use left paren, quote slash orders quote, clerk express require auth left paren, right paren, app.use left paren, quote slash webhook quote, require left paren,
Oh.
quote dot
Yeah.
dot u left webhook, quote, k, okay, quote.
There we go. I had a singular webhook and a plural webhook. That's going to be a problem. Now, let's try it.
Dashboard clerk dot.
Now we should at least get a 500.
New notification from Windows Explorer, USB device not recognized. The last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned, and Windows does not recognize.
Not sure why that happened, but anyway.
Notifications, F8, region, support button collapsed.
Okay, so...
Toolbar, view, server.ts, star and grok, server.ts, server, dashboardclerk.com, toolbar, address, book, order, home, users visited link. User and authentic, customization button, clickable open user button, main landmark frame, go forward button, main, succeeded button, failed, all button, list with 6 items, go forward button, main landmark, all button, heading level 2 webhook attempt, separator, list with 2 items, April 11th, created at, out of list, clickable user dot create, string, type, clickable, string, object, clickable 0 items, clickable, web3 wallets, null, all button, succeeded button, failed, table with 9 rows and 5 columns, row 2 column 1 more button, support button, no next form, main, previous page, table with, row 2 more options, menu, filters button, failed but, succeeded, all but, refresh button, list with 3 items, click to reveal button, menu button, collapse sub menu, list with 5 items, clickable edit button, overview property page, clickable edit button, heading level 4 description, tab testing, testing tab selected 3 of 3, testing, clickable send example button unavailable, send event combo box, testing, user.updated, user.created, clickable toggle expand button, clickable toggle expand, clickable toggle expand, copy button, clickable send example button.
Now let's see what my server says.
Server.ts, terminal 1, node use alt plus F, accessible, project /server / left bracket nodeman right bracket app crash dash waiting for file changes before starting.
I crashed it over, yay!
Project, at root, at net, project, at layer, at c, at line awaiter, at new, at c, at generate, at c, dot e, error, caret. Error colon, please add webhook line secret from clerk dashboard to .env or .env.local. Error colon, please add webhook line secret, please add webhook line secret, space, w, b, a, o, k, line, f, e, c, r, e, t, space.
Okay,
Terminal
maybe
1.
I mistyped it in my env file here.
Dashboardclerk.com, Google, dashboardclerk.com document, button send. Server.ts, Files Explorer level 1 package.gitineary level 2 config.package.gitineary.env not selected main landmark .env editor has auto blank database line UR next line clerk line secret webhook line secret equals wholesale W E B H O O K line S E C R E T equals.
Maybe it's, let me see what I called it here.
List. Server.ts, webhook.ts, main landmark, import express, 1 of 5 found for, const webhook line secret equals process.env.clerk line webhook line secret semi. Webhook.ts editor has autocomplete. List. Client.ts client / types 26 of 26. Page.tsx client form. Page.t clients.t page.t layout.t page.t .gitinery seed.t package.config. Packaged middleware. Client.t webhook.ts list. Webhook.env server 3 main landmark w whiskey clerk line secret line key 1 of clerk line secret line sk line test line z clerk line secret cockroach.env clerk line secret line key equals sk line webhook line secret equals wholesec line 6 cu foo pc c w clerk line webhook line secret equals wholesec.
Now let's try it.
Dashboardclerk.com .env dash orders terminal 1.
I'm gonna restart the server.
Terminate batch. Terminal 1. PWSH use Alt plus F1
I don't think it monitors the env file, so I'm gonna.
Greater server at 1. Greater server at 1.0.0 dev greater nodeman src / server.ts left bracket nodeman right bracket 3.1.0 left bracket nodeman right bracket to restart at any time. Enter grab rs. Dashboardclerk.com Dashboardclerk.com document button copy. Clickable button send example. .en main landmark clerk line secret line key equals sk line test line clerk line webhook line clerk line webhook line terminal 1 node use npm run dev access left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts server listening at http / localhost 3001 server listening at left bracket nodeman right bracket dashboardclerk.com dashboard list with 2 items creation date April 11th 20 out of list with 2 items last up list with 5 items clickable edit button list with 3 items menu button collapse click to reveal button refresh button button all button succeed button fail button collapsed table with 5 rows and 5 row 2 row 3 link failed row 4 link failed row 5 visited link failed edge of table row 2 link failed row 1 row 2 link failed event type column 2 link user dot created message id column timestamp column 4 link 04/11/2024 11 a.m. 11:01 a.m.
Alright, so it's still failing, but I'm not getting anything in my console. But at least I know the request is going to the right endpoint. What else could be wrong?
.env orders project visual dashboard clerk row 2 message id column 3 link message 2 xeme 2 leak at event column 1 link failed row 1 column 5 row 2 column 1 link failed table dashboardclerk.com document clickable support button no next button main landmark iframe frame clickable main landmark next page button previous page table with 2 rows and 5 column 1 more button stat timestamp column row url column 3 through 5 no row 4 column 1 through 2 response url column 3 through 5 request timed out
request timed out.
Column 1 through 2 response row 3 url column 3 through 5 no response
Maybe it did succeed and I need to send a response at the end. Let me see.
.env orders .en application list client.ts client back client.env client.t page.tsx client webhook.ts server main landmark if left paren webhook line secret right throw new quote right break blank slash const invariant const slash if left throw new return new right break blank slash get the body const blank let evt colon slash try left break evt equals wh quotes right break console blank return new response left paren quote error occurred quote left brace status colon 400 right brace right paren right brace blank slash get the id and type const blank slash blank if left paren evt dot type equals await pres data colon left brace id colon evt dot data dot id email name colon client colon right brace right brace else if await prisma dot where id right data email blank name colon right brace right paren semi right brace return new response left paren quote left brace status colon 200 right brace right paren semi
Okay, let's see, that's not. Express works, is it? Okay. So I need to
R. Return new response left paren. Line feed. Unselected. Return new response left paren. Suggest list. Return 10 of 3. Return 9. Suggest list. Resize by 1 of 218. Error.
I need to go declare a response, don't I? In the function signature.
Webhook. Import blank const router dot post slash const web router dot post left paren quote slash quote async left paren req colon request right paren equals greater left brace line left space equals space right t right paren residential colon response less any record less string any greater number greater hint suggest list res 1 of 300 webhook.t error suggest list request 1 of request suggest list response 1 of 453 webhook.te right paren const webhook return new response left paren webhook. Throw new error left paren return new response left paren quote error occurred dash dash no suffix headers quote left brace stat r return new response selected left paren error suggest list line construct error suggest list send 1 of 50 webhook.td left paren quote format left bracket showing 1 problems tree view error colon expected 0-1 arguments error colon expected 0-1 arguments but got 2 at line 28 and main landmark rest.send left paren quote error occurred dash dash no suffix headers quote left brace status colon 400 right brace right paren semi dot left paren quote dashboard clerk star and grok dashboard
Okay, now I'm gonna Google request
out of table
send.
none selected getting verified no worries though you mainland unread books at a glance unread Patreon toolbar address and search bar unselected er home select and this site can clickable main landmark express 4.x API reference heading level 3 link express rest.send function heading level express rest.send clickable navigation ML and data site web development languages heading clickable express rest last updated January clickable list out of list the rest.send function sends the HTTP response the or an object or an array rest.send function sends the HTTP response the body parameter can be a string or a buffer object or an object or an array syntax rest.send body parameter this function accepts a single parameter body returns body that describes the body to be sent in the response returns advertisement frame n out of learn more link learn more advertisement group out of grouping advertise out of graph blank clickable button pause click unmute clickable heading step 1 you can install this package by using this command npm install express step 2 npm version project advertisement frame but out of frame project the updated package.json file will look webhook.ts dash throw new error left rest.send left paren quote error occurred dash dash no suffix headers quote left brace status colon 400 right brace right paren semi error r dot send left paren error occurred dash suffix headers quote comma space comma left brace status colon 400 right brace right paren semi selected right paren semi right quote s r s quote right, semi line feed right brace blank / get the body const payload equals await req dot const body equals / create a new suffix instance with no problems mainland evt quote right cons blank right blank / const of blank / blank if left paren evt dot await data id email name client right where data email name right brace right resident right brace right residential semi line feed line feed semi suggest list line construct 1 of 93 error suggest list emit 1 of 77 and 2 of 70 error 3 of 77 event names 4 error 3 of 77 line and left paren quote webhook received quote right paren inspect this in the accessible view left accessible view mainland
Thanks, Cook.
right paren semi line feed
kind of scary
semi right paren express rest.send function express rest dashboard clerk.com menu button collapse sub, clickable open organization no previous order, user and authenticate, customization button collapse, webhook.ts, right brace, rest dot send left paren, right brace right paren, right brace right paren, rest dot send left paren, line feed, right brace, inspect this in the accessible view, suggest list, cache is one of, confirm one of one, old.log left paren, quote webhook received quote right paren, accessible view, mainland, line feed, no problems have, main landmark, webhook.ts edit, dashboard, link integrations. Clickable open user button, main landmark development menu, frame clickable list with 6 items go back button, go forward, main landmark all button, succeeded button, failed button, all button, clickable, breadcrumb navigate, message logs link, clickable raw checkbox not checked heading, all button, succeeded button, fail, table with 9 rows and 5 columns, row 2 column 1 more button, row, column, button, heading level, separator, list with 2 items April 11th, create, out of, click, string, type, clickable, web3 wallets, null, user, float, updated, clickable, unset, bool, 2-fact, clickable, raw checkbox not checked, heading level 4 message content, heading level 1 user dot created, breadcrumb nav, link message logs, visited link clickable E78L3, link, out of list with 6 items link activity, link logs, link event catalog, visited link endpoints, button unavailable go forward, button go back, out of list out of frame link, if, button unavailable, visited link endpoints visited link, main landmark table with 2 rows, row 2 visited link graphic webhook icon HD, out of table clickable button edit, heading level 1 HTTP, menu button collapse submenu, find dialog, tab testing tab select, testing, event catalog, set, clickable, list with 5 items clickable edit button, edit, list with 3 items menu button collapse, click to reveal button, refresh button, all button, succeeded button, failed button, filters button collapsed, table with 5 rows and 5 columns, row 2 all, list, menu button collapse submenu, list with 5 items clickable edit button, testing property page clickable send example button unavailable, send event combo box, user.updated, user.deleted, user.created, clickable toggle expand button, clickable toggle expand, clickable copy button, clickable send example button, list with 2 items creation date, April 11th, out of list with April 11th, out of list with clickable button edit, user.updated, user out of list separator, list with 3 items signing secret, menu 12 button click out of list heading level 2 message it, button refresh, button all, button refresh, button collapse table with 6 column 2 event type, column 1, column 2 event type, row 2 link user.created, column 1 link failed.
Oh man.
Event type, message ID column 3 link message 2xzg double, timestamp column 4 link 04/11/2024, 11:11 a.m. Column 5 menu button collapse submenu more options. Webhook.ts, or webhook. Terminal 1, node use alt plus, access, right brace, meta colon, left brace model name colon, user, target colon, left bracket, client, code, project, at async, project, at in, unique, right, 59 if, right arrow 60 await prisma.user. Unique constraint failed on the fields colon, left paren, grab ID grab right paren.
Because it didn't generate a new user, generated the old user that it's resending because it did actually work. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So I think the webhook is actually working. Let me see if I can modify that user that it's sending over.
Dashboard, row 3 column 1 visited link failed. Row 2 column 5 menu button, filters button collapse, failed button, succeeded button, all button, refresh button, list with 3 items click to reveal button, menu button collapse, list with 5 items clickable edit button, testing property page clickable send example button, list with 2 items creation date, out of button copy, type, object, web user update on 2 public profile, private primary phone numbers, password in object, last name, image ID, gender, first external accounts, external ID, first name, example, status, verification, object, link to ID, in 29W83YL7C, link to, object, email address, link to, space, ID, email address created at, birthday, data, example user created event, date, birthday, created, email at, ID, in 29W83YL7CWVLJXYL
Let me refresh the page and see if
alert dashboardclerk.com, dashboardclerk.com, unselected, clickable main landmark frame list with 6, link log, Link out of table with 2 column 2 error rate. Row 2 URL column 1 visited link graphic visited link HTTP visit row column out of table clickable visited link add endpoint breadcrumb navigation out of list with 6 items link activity link law link event visited link endpoints button unavailable go out of list out of frame link view docs learn how to use build and manage webhook heading level 2 webhooks. A frame clickable main landmark table with 2 rows and row 2 visited link graphic webhook icon HTTPS dashboard clerk.com find dialog. Dashboard clerk tab testing tab selected 3 of 3 testing event catalog link send event combo box select an event type collapse user.deleted user.updated user.created clickable toggle expand button schema combo box collapsed user.created scheme clickable button heading level 2 data object 23 items clickable button toggle expand heading level 2 object string clickable button toggle heading level 2 type string example data birthday created at email addresses email address ID in 29W83YL7CWV email address example at example.org link object verification status strategy external copy button clickable send example button webhook.ts webhook. Application terminal 1 accessible right brace metacolon client add in unique right arrow 60 await prisma.user.create left paren unique constraint failed on the fields colon left paren grab ID grab right paren.
Let me do
Dashboard.
user.updated and see if that
List with 2
works.
items creation testing proper copy button clickable toggle expand button clickable toggle expand clickable toggle send event combo testing tab selected testing property mainline email.created organization user.created user.updated clickable toggle expand button clickable toggle expand copy button clickable send example button.
Can't believe clerk doesn't regenerate examples when you send new users. I guess I figured you only need to do it one time. Alright, let's try that.
List with 2 items creation date webhook.t application terminal 1 accessible right brace left bracket nodeman right bracket app crash dash wait left bracket node met code colon p2002 client version colon 5.12 code at async l left at right 58 57 / 50 59 if left paren evt.type equals quote user.created quote right paren left brace right arrow 60 await prisma.user.create left paren.
Oh, the server crashed, so I gotta restart
terminal 1 node left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src / server.ts grab left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts dash node src / server.ts grab server listening at http / localhost 3001 dashboardclerk.com list with 5 items testing property page clickable send example button loading send example unavailable webhook.ts dash order access server listening at http webhook received.
There we go. So the update worked. I'm gonna put everything in a try catch.
Dashboard
so hopefully it doesn't crash the server.
webhook.ts dash application terminal 1 main landmark rest.send right brace right brace name colon blank email date where right email id data if blank const event type equals evt.type const left brace / get the blank right brace right paren status colon 400 return new response left blank console.error left right brace catch left paren air right right blank / get the id const left brace id right brace const blank / blank if left paren evt.type equals quote user.created quote right blank suggest list true 1 of 100 left brace inspect this in the accessible view main left brace line feed if left paren await data id email name client right brace else await prisma where id right data email blank name right brace right paren semi right brace rest.send left paren quote webhook received quote right paren semi right brace rest.send left r
I think the right brace
blank
goes here.
format catch left paren air right paren left brace inspect this in the accessible view left paren alt plus F2 accessible view main landmark left line feed console.error left paren quote error handling webhook quote air right paren return new response left, accessible view, explore actions such as disabling, main landmark, webhook dot, right brace, rest.send left paren, console.log left paren, quote webhook received, quote right paren, right brace, rest.send left paren, quote webhook, right brace, right paren, status colon, 400, return new response left paren, quote error occurred, quote, left brace, return new, status colon, 400, select, right brace, right paren, line feed, console.error left paren, blank, suggest list, send left paren, quote error occurred, quote right paren, suggest list, emit 1 of 7, suggest list, errored 1 of 46, error. Webhook.ts editor has autocomplete multi-line residential.errored, roar left paren, quote error occurred, quote right paren, inspect this in the accessible view left paren, alt plus F2 right paren, equals true inspect this in the accessible view, main landmark, residential.errored equals true line feed, return new response left paren, quote error occurred, quote, left, suggest list, send left paren, quote error occurred, quote right paren, inspect this in the accessible view, mainland, line feed. Showing 1, problems tree view, level 2 error colon, cannot assign to errored because it is a read-only property. At line 82 and level 1 problems in file web, level 2 error, main landmark, residential.errored, line feed. Format. No problems, main landmark.
Let's try that.
Dashboardclerk.com, dashboard, list with 2 items creation date. Testing property page clickable send example button, send event combo box collapsed, user.deleted, user.updated, email.create, user.created, clickable toggle expand button, clickable toggle expand copy button, clickable send example button. List with 2 items creation date. April, out of list with 2 items last updated. Webhook.ts dash orders, terminal 1, node use alt plus F, accessible, right brace, code colon, airline HTTP line headers line sent. Right, left bracket nodeman right bracket app crash dash waiting for file, right, code, left, at project, at server, error, right brace. Error colon, cannot set headers after they are sent to the client. Meta colon, left brace model name, client version code project at async L, project at unique, 58 try left brace. 59 if left paren, evt.type equals quote user.created quote right paren, left brace, 50 c colon backslash invalid grab prisma.user. Error handling webhook colon, prisma client known request error colon. Invalid grab prisma.user. Create left paren, right paren, grab invocation in.
Don't crash the server.
Terminal 1.
Let me restart it.
Left bracket nodeman right bracket starting grab ts, dashboard clerk out of list separator. Star and grok, star.
I need to do a return.
Dashboardclerk.com, dashboard.
After that, in the catch box, it doesn't keep going.
Dashboardclerk.com. Star and grok, no, webhook.ts, webhook.npm run dev. Mainland, console.error left paren, blank, rest.send left paren, quote error occurred, quote right paren, set, right brace, rest. Line feed, line feed. Suggest list, req1 of 3, req1 of, earn inspect this in the, return, webhook.ts. No problems have been, main landmark, dashboardclerk.com, dashboard, list with 2 items last up, testing property page clickable send example button, loading. Send example unavailable. Webhook.ts, webhook. Terminal 1, node use alt plus, accessible, metacolon, left, right brace, code, unique, 59, 58, 50, c, invalid grab prisma. Error handling webhook colon, prisma client known request error, server listening at http colon.
Yay, it didn't crash the server this time. Okay. So the webhook is working, and it's sending errors to the console. I will probably install Sentry in this project. I'll save that for another stream. Right now I want to see if anybody actually cares about this stream and if it's actually working the way it's supposed to. Hopefully you guys can hear my audio and see my screen. And maybe even see me. So that's it for now. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Dashboard, star and grok, C, dev column 2, webhooks column, roots column 4, OBS 30, OBS, start virtual camera check, start recording checkbox not checked, stop streaming checkbox, stop stream. Dialog, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be live. Stop stream.